This is Dave Palumbo with RxMuscle.com in the Iron Asylum with Anthony Pasquale and Jason Huh. We're here in the off-season at Crunch Fitness doing a little chest training with two monstrously huge guys. Jason, we haven't talked for quite a while as far as training videos go, but you look like a lumberjack who's about to eat a tree for lunch. What are you weighing these days?
I'll fluctuate between 296 and 299, 300, depending on the body part and what amount of carbs I'm doing for that day.
That's not crazy. At 5'8" are you or 5'7"? How old are you?
5'9", asshole.
Seriously,
of my life. He's always telling me I'm shorter than I really am.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, though, you have to be pound for height one of the biggest guys in the IFBB right now. And, a lot of people have been expecting great things from you, and we're still waiting for you to deliver. What is going to be the next competition we're going to see Jason on stage? Because I got to tell you look fantastic in this video.
Well, there's no plans, solid plans right now, just because of the family and the newborn. She's 7 months, and I've just been. I appreciate that, and I've just been focusing on family and spending time with her as much as possible. Well, and got back to why I really, started bodybuilding this last couple of years. I'm just enjoying my training and not, taking it as seriously as I was, and it seems to be actually making a difference in how I feel and look and performing in the gym. I'm just, I'm loving what I'm doing and going to the gym stress-free, no pressure, and enjoying the family life right now. So as far as shows, there's no solid anything in the future. Possibly a year, not sure. Like I said, it's up in the air. Who knows? I could pop up anytime.
I hear you. Well, Anthony, let's talk about you because you got the NPC USA Championships coming up. You were second there last year. You won the overall at the Junior Nationals last year. You got to be considered one of the favorites going into the show. I'm watching you bench press 405 for reps here. Obviously, you're into the gist of your diet now. You mentally see your goal in sight. Talk to me a little bit about how it's been moving down to Florida and training with Jason.
It's actually been really good. Yeah, definitely, into the diet now, and, Jason's obviously, I do appreciate him, giving me some input as far as adding in detail and, going about adding mass and, basically how to use the food in the training to, better increase muscle size and detail. So I think the results will show themselves, in the upcoming show, but I think the knowledge is going to actually show itself in the upcoming years because I was just kind of really starting to get the groove of it with a shortened off season, and I think you'll see the fruits of that labor in the years to come.
Yeah, I mean, well, you were like I said, knocking on the door last year, and arguably you could have walked away with the pro card. I know you weren't happy with the way you looked, and you wanted to be bigger and better. And will this be if you win this year? Will this be a better victory for you, considering that you feel that you probably have made the changes that you needed to make in your physique?
Yeah, I think so. I think mentally this year, honestly, I feel like I'm ready to take that pro card rather than have it, earned or given to me. I'm very, very confident, and I know mentally this year going into the show, I have a different attitude as far as, what I'm going to do when I get up there. Yeah.
Jason, let me talk to you about this beard because you got some of the best hair I've ever seen in the industry. For a while you had the shaved head, then you went with the hair on the head. Now you got the hair on the face. What are you trying to tell us? Are you just bored, or is this a look you're going for?
I just get bored, and I got to change it up, I'm not trying to tell anybody anything. And for all I care, if nobody sees me, ever, I could care less. I do what I do and do what I love to do, and that's about it.
You look like you're ready to get in. You're ready to be in that movie Game of Thrones, the TV series.
I'm definitely available for casting.
You should go on audition.
Anytime, any movies, I'd definitely be down. Maybe a little Genghis Khan action remake. I don't know.
There you go. What are those arms measuring now? They look huge.
I've never measured.
I don't believe it. You believe it, Anthony?
If I could set up a gym in my house with no mirrors, I would train at my house alone every single day. I don't do this to, have people look at me or look at my beard and wonder why I grow a fucking beard or, why I have a mohawk. It's because I do what I do because it's fun and I love doing what I do.
Yeah, but come on, everyone does things because they want someone to acknowledge what they're doing. I mean, what are you going to do, sit home and pose in the mirror for the rest of your life? I mean, obviously you have to enjoy the accolades you get, from competing on stage and people acknowledging the achievements that you've made.
Oh, yeah, no, I love getting up on stage. That 90 seconds of posing is hands down the best adrenaline rush ever. But at the end of the day, going to the shows and meeting the fans, yeah, it's fun and great and all, but it's not something that gets me off. What gets me off is sitting in my cave, building the best possible physique I possibly can, showcasing it, nailing my conditioning, getting everything down, and then coming home to my family.
I hear you. It's all about family. Anthony, let's talk about chest for a second. You guys are lifting some heavy weights here, doing some interesting movements. Obviously, both of you have really good pecs. I mean, who's stronger, you or Jason?
I would say Jason is, honestly. Well, maybe flies. I can handle them. The fly. I don't know. I mean, it depends. Actually, I have no idea because we train it differently. But we did that cable movement. You'll see, which I had never done before, and that was pretty good. That really hit the inner chest. So I have no idea, but he can do more pull-ups than I can. That's all I know for sure.
Jason, you do pull-ups at 300 pounds still?
I'll do pull-ups and throw on 75 extra additional pounds on my waist.
Wow.
Dude, he does pull-ups for over an hour. I'll do an arm workout. He's still going
pull him the secret.
Tell him all this.
You do pull-ups for an hour straight?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. He's full of shit. All I do is deadlift without belts.
Yeah, they're partial pull-ups. They don't count anyway. So.
But it's very impressive to be able to do pull-ups at that body weight, which is a testament probably to why your back is so good, Jason. Now,
well, it's not perfect, but it's what I'm gearing it towards is being one of those top backs in the world is my ultimate goal. I want to be up there as far as Ronnie and Dorian. I want to be known for my back.
Well, I think you are already. But let me ask you a question. Why do you think you're having so much trouble dialing in the conditioning for the show? I know you've had some I've seen pictures of you like a couple weeks out. You look great, and then it seems like you've been having trouble nailing your peak.
Every single show that I've ever done, I've always looked at shows that I've won, and I've tried to add to or take away things that I have done for those shows just because I want the perfect physique. So I'm constantly experimenting, trying new things and different types of foods and this and that. And the last few times, the last few shows, I've definitely learned on what not to do.
Like Thomas Edison.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, which clearly showed. But I'm going to, take what I did at the USA's the next time I step on stage and kind of use that and make some more tweaks with the better conditioning from the backside, because that's my issue right now is getting that dry, grainy look from the rear and go from there. I need to simplify what I've been doing as far as pre-contest prep and get back to what I did, like I said, with the USA's when I was working with Art.
Yeah. You think the problem is sometimes you overthink things?
That's the problem. Is I overthink things, I second guess myself, and just because I'm a perfectionist and I want it to be that perfect, so that when I do unveil what I have, it's unstoppable. That's my mentality. So I'll sit there and tinker and second guess, and then I find myself down the rabbit hole of is this good enough? Is it not good enough? Well,
I'm going to give Anthony a compliment now, because Anthony is, while he's a free thinker and he really comes up with a lot of his ideas and he's got a lot of good knowledge, he really does. He's a machine when it comes to contest prep, and I will compliment you on that, Anthony. You listen to everything I say pretty much, and and if you want to talk about it, we talk about things, but you pretty much got the protocol down, so to speak. And I don't think I've ever seen you out of shape, at least since I've been helping you.
No, that's true. I mean, I said to Jason about 20 minutes ago before we did this, I did quads today, and I think right now you got me on about 90 carbs 3 times a week or 4 times a week. So, and it's not a big deal to me, to do 300 carbs, 400 carbs a week for the next 10 weeks. It's all mental. You know, I can still get stronger and get bigger into the show, which I think is happening right now. As you know with the pictures, my weight's the same, but I keep, you know, filling out and leaning out. So, no, I'm very confident this is our 5th show together, and I think it's going to show that, you know, we kind of have it down together.
Yeah. Now, Jason, obviously you have the massive, spectacular legs, and I'm giving you that compliment. I don't give too many people that compliment. One of the freakiest set of legs that I've ever seen. And obviously, Anthony's been working real hard to bring his legs up. Have you guys been helping each other out a little bit in that respect?
When he first came to town, we definitely started off with leg training. But as far as my leg training goes, I haven't trained my legs in almost a year, up until about a month ago. I started getting them.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't train them at all?
No, not at all.
Oh my God! Now, why is that? They get too big?
Exactly. I want to bring my back up and my upper body and arms up to match my lower body, so that I don't want to, you know, sit there and run in circles to try and catch up my upper body when I'm sitting here blasting my CNS on my lower body and putting calories towards my legs, which they don't need, because I can hit them for a month or two and have them be bigger than they were before. So
interesting.
I started hitting them about a month ago, and they're already bigger than they've ever been.
They probably like the rest, right? Is that what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And, he really does, because that's why, Dave, I took his advice and laid off the chest and shoulder training for 3-4 months, and you know, I thought it would make a huge difference as far as losing size there, but those muscles came back pretty quick. He goes, don't worry about it. They're going to come right back once you start training them. You know, work on what you don't have rather than, you know, your strengths. And, you know, it seems to work mentally, you know.
Yeah. 2 to 3 workouts, and those body parts are bigger and fuller than they've ever been.
Anthony, how many inches did you put on your legs? Did you measure, or do you see a significant? I see a difference, without a doubt.
You know, I don't know about the size and all that, but because I get frustrated because I want more mass, but they're more detailed. You know, you can definitely see now they're extra detailed. So probably about 1 3/4 inches, I'd say, something like that. That's about right. But they are even more detailed, and they're already pretty detailed. So.
Well, guys, incredible workout. Move some heavy weights, and then I always say, if you want to build big muscles, you got to lift heavy weights. And you know what? Watch this video, and you guys will see 2 massive guys, and you'll find out why they are so big. But for now, we are out of time. We will see Anthony at the NPC USA Championships, and we will see Jason appearing at a Wendy's near you. For now, though, I'm Dave Palumbo for RxMuscle.com.